ها؟ لا لا سايبة انت عشاء خير. Yeah, I don't have room. Gives me weapons. The what? Something like what? What are you talking about? Check how much it take to demolish the wall. The wall. Take a lot of things. Check how much this cost. 150. Check how much hoses cost. 100k. 130k. Check how much. White type is not too much. This one, 87. You make a lot of money if you scav now. If you scav and you don't plan to level up your hideout too much, you make a lot of money. You sell R, and you level up your hideout later when it becomes cheap. What's this, bro? You can add something on your. I don't know. I want to turn off this fucking TV, man. It's annoying. And turn off this radio. What's this? You can play music or something? Huh? Google it for me, please. I'm going to pray. Man, you quick on these things. Google it, please. Can I do my quest on you, please? Can I do my quest on you, please, or later? Like killing you. Like killing you. Huh? As you want. Anyway. No, no, no. I can try. It's not the... How much kills I need anyway? It's Jaeger, yeah. Not gonna find. Oh, I need 5 kills anyway. It's too much. Once Zozo will be here, we can do it. So all I have to kill you is 3 times. What place is better to do it? Ground Zero? I think Ground Zero will be good, huh? Just forget about it. You can't even find them in the fleet. And when you find them, they are like 300k. Last time I checked them, it was 300k for one. Let's see now. Now it's 190k. 190k. It's rare. They made them so rare to find also. Yeah. Yeah, you can put it on your special slot. But for 9 uses, I prefer buy CMSs for how much are selling? 22k? Yeah, but check 20k CMS. Or you can do the trade, but the trade is like 30k, I think, or a little bit more. Yeah, there is not too much on sale. Alright, be back, give me 5 minutes.
Is that even if a game sells very well as a AAA release, that doesn't necessarily mean that it generated a profit. That's the issue. And also, like, you're thinking of Intergalactic. There is so much negativity with Intergalactic that I don't think that it can overcome the negativity, no matter what it is. Unless it's like Elden Ring quality gameplay, it's dead.
Every corner of gaming, RPGs, horror games, action titles, bringing that same respect for players wherever they go. Just look at what's coming. Tides of Annihilation, which I'm super excited for. Phantom Blade Zero.
Tides of Annihilation is Final Fantasy 16, but it's a hot girl instead of a hot guy.
Crimson Desert finally launching. Hopefully, Project the Perceiver doing this philosophical storytelling thing. Showa, American Story, tackling alternate history. That feeling is coming through in every trailer, every gameplay reveal. These developers are trying to make something we'll love. And every game we buy is a vote for what kind of industry we want. When we support developers who make games for us, we're funding care over corporate nonsense. And right now, especially,
we are. And I think that's one of the good things. Naughty Dog isn't necessarily known for gameplay, much more story driven. Nobody wants to be a bald androgynous girl. It's not a selling proposition to video game players. Sorry, it's not. You want to make that your main character? You're playing that role. People don't want to be that person in real life. You've already lost. That's it. Like, yeah, nobody wants to be Will Smith's wife. He'd be fat too. Yeah, and I'm just telling you, like, it's the truth. Bad stance. It's true. Nobody wants to be that person.
Our purchases matter because the developers who get it are fighting for us and fighting to keep that focus alive. Here's what I really believe. This isn't East versus West at all.
It kind of is.
Genuine care and passion versus contempt and disrespect.
That's
Developers
true.
who build with their audience in mind versus studios who've stopped thinking about us entirely. And after all of the chaos that's infected gaming development over the years, I still feel genuinely hopeful. We're proving that our voices...
Video games right now, we're in one of the best states they've ever been in. I have a massive backlog of games that I'm really looking forward to playing, and I never run out of things to play, and I love playing video games. Like, so, yeah, it's endless amounts of video games.
And our wallets do make a difference, and that the future of gaming will be written by the developers who value what the players want. The Renaissance is real, and I can't wait to see what comes next.
What's already
happening. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Are you feeling this shift too? What are some of your favorite games lately? Ones that clearly had a passion and respect for the player. I would love to hear your thoughts because honestly, my backlog is never big enough. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.
There are so many games I haven't had time to play, bro. Like, I have so many games I still need to play. I completely agree with what she's saying. And it's definitely about, like, certain games feel like they put a lot of work into them, and other ones
clicked. Both of these games have super fun, fluid combat. Both
Hearts as game it was. I want to
from my backlog. And as I was running around Zion,
bro, is this Infinity Nikki? Tell me right now, is this Infinity Nikki? I want to let you guys know that I've never seen the game, and I automatically knew what game it was because every gacha game is copy-pasted from each other, and the hearts as the fucking screen here. I've never seen a single image of gameplay of this ever.
Just clicked. Both of these games have super fun, fluid combat. Both have very attractive protagonists.
They do.
Both nail that one more try addiction.
You want to know what's really sad, guys? Is that in high school, I wanted to grow my hair out to be like this. It's bad, bro. It's real bad.
Keeps you glued to your screen, and they're both Korean made. As I realized
this, right?
It hit me.
Yeah.
When did Korean developers quietly start dropping all these bangers? I started looking into it, and I guess this has just gone completely under my radar, but developers from China and Korea, places that
with Korean games, the characters are hot, the gameplay is good, but the game's pay to win. That's the way it works.
Historically haven't made double or AAA titles have really been knocking it out of the park
they
lately.
have been.
And obviously Japan has always had their share of home runs too. But these days, with how expensive games are becoming and with how awful some of our choices are, this really means a lot. We're naturally gravitating towards the games that respect our time and money, and over the past couple years, Eastern developers have been pulling us in like a black hole, and I'm loving it. It's no secret
there's another one too, right? And like this new game came out, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers came out kind of recently. Let me see if I can pull it up. This game is actually, it sold very, very well as far as I know. It had a peak of 131,000 players. So this is a brand new one that just came out that has that level of success. It's ass. I don't think it's ass. I think it's pretty good.
Elden Ring and the Soulsborne formula have inspired many of these Eastern developers. And how could they not? Elden Ring was a cultural phenomenon, and yes,
all the negative reviews are from performance primarily, and they're completely deserved, and the performance in the game sucks massive dick.
Gamers claim Souls-like fatigue, but I think that fatigue only happens when the games are bad. So just like what Mr. Gunn said, it's really just bad game fatigue.
That's exactly, she's totally right about that. And also Souls-like games, the entire idea of something being Souls-like, I feel like there are a lot of games that are action combat games that have checkpoints with refillable healing items that you continuously go through that give you different ways of avoiding damage and fighting monsters and killing bosses. Like Dark Souls wasn't the first game that's ever invented this idea. It's been very common.
The thing though, these Eastern developers saw the genuine love and excitement people had for this genre and thought, we can make something players will love too. Most recently, we saw this with Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. There were optimization issues at launch, but you can still see that this smaller team was genuinely trying to make something they thought would resonate with players. And since launch, they've apologized, they've released patches, and they've even given away in-game loot.
Just fix the performance.
They're obviously doing their best and working for us.
These guys have got it. You have to optimize these games. Like we've had so many, like Monster Hunter Wilds, Wu Chang, Wukong had a little bit of problems with this too. Like these games need to be optimized.
Game for us, the players, and they want us to enjoy it and love it. That's the difference. Some developers are genuinely trying to make games with us in mind, and others just aren't. And the crazy thing,
they're making games for themselves. That's the problem, is that developers in America make games for themselves. And the issue is that nobody wants to be the average video game developer in America. They would much rather be Puppet, Timothy Chalamet, Wukong, John Souls, Kazan, or, the Jon Snow here in Crimson Desert. That's the reason why.
Is that these Eastern developers haven't discovered some secret formula. They're not doing anything new or groundbreaking. They're just getting back to the basics, making games that respect players and want them to have fun. So all of this got me thinking about the state of our industry. What is happening with Western developers, and how are they so far behind their Eastern counterparts? Now, before we get into the whole East versus West thing, let's be real. The gaming industry is getting squeezed from every direction. We've now got credit card companies trying to censor gaming content, games disappearing when servers shut down, hence the Stop Killing Games initiative, rising development costs making everyone risk-averse, live service pressure from investors.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. That's where we're at right now with video games. In my opinion, I think that we are in a golden age of video games, but I think that it is also a gilded age of video games, where we have a massive amount of high-quality games. We are also reducing the amount of freedoms that we have as consumers. through live service. We are having an encroaching amount of microtransactions that are being forced into video games. And I think that especially Western AAA video games are recycling the same formulas ad nauseum to the effect that people don't even want to play the games anymore. And so I think there's just been so many of these that have happened that people are just tired of it at this point.
Prioritization of modern ideology over good gameplay.
The consumers allowed it. They did.
And us just paying more than ever for games that we don't actually own. The entire industry is getting hit from all sides. Eastern developers, Western developers, everyone's facing the same stuff one way or another. But how these developers respond is what tells you everything. When faced with the challenges, some developers are doubling down on actually caring about us, the players, because they understand we're the ones who can actually help them succeed, while others have
it's also an investment, right? I mean, like these Asian companies are not doing it because they love us or something. They're doing it because they think it's the best option for their business. And what they're learning is that they're right. That's the issue, is that these developers in China and Korea and Japan, their goal is to sell copies of a video game. And developers in America specifically, their goal is to send a message. And sorry, one of those things is just simply, and also the problem is that the message sucks. It's some weird contrived, it's basically like a fat 15-year-old goth girl's imagination of what if everything that she thought was right and her parents were wrong about everything else. That's basically it.
Stopped listening to us entirely. So let's do a little dissecting of what the West has been up to. Now, be warned, it's a little bit depressing, but don't worry, we'll get through it together. And then we'll look at how Eastern developers are truly here to save the day and how not all hope is lost. Going back through gaming history...
And this is another reason why it's great to have a global economy, is that because Western developers effectively had, for a very... I think Wukong, there were 2 points of massive breakthrough. The first point was Genshin Impact, because that was the first gacha game that broke into the American Western audience in a big way. And then the second point was Black Myth Wukong. Because at the beginning, they said, okay, we can at least get people to play gacha games. And then Wukong comes out and they said, we can at least get people to play AAA quality, fucking insane single-player games that are made with our culture and our style. Lost Ark as well? Yeah, Lost Ark was a little bit. Yes, those were the games that genuinely penetrated the Western market and made way for all of the other games to come out and be successful. And I think that it's very obvious that you're seeing all of these other games coming out of China as a response to Black Myth Wukong. And I think if Black Myth Wukong didn't sell the way that it did, you would not be seeing those games.
Such a bummer, because there was a time when Western AAA developers actually worked to make games with us in mind. You could truly feel that they really cared about what we wanted. Remember Assassin's Creed 2? Ubisoft spent years reconstructing Renaissance Italy with historian-level accuracy, all while giving us a beloved protagonist and story that made you care about the world even more. It wasn't just for profit or to push some agenda. The team behind the game clearly had pure love and passion for what they were making, and it was obvious that they wanted the players to enjoy it. BioWare used to obsess over connecting with players. They'd spend months, years, perfecting conversation systems and Mass Effect and Dragon Age because they understood that's how we bond with the characters. Thousands of lines of dialogue, branching narratives that actually mattered. It was all because they knew that's what their players would love.
Exactly.
And Rockstar, their track record speaks for itself.
They do, and there's no reason to think that GTA 6 is going to suck. I hope it doesn't.
GTA, Red Dead Redemption, they are making games 100% catering to the player's experience, which is why I'm really hoping GTA 6 doesn't disappoint. But across the board, going back through gaming history, there are so many examples of games that were made by people who wanted to bring players joy. You could feel the love in every mechanic, every system, every decision. Western AAA gaming was in its golden age. So what happened? Well, looking at the state of the industry right now, it's clear that so many studios have replaced respect and passion with greed, contempt, laziness, and just
That's what's really weird to me too, is that there's so many people that work on these Western game studios that actively hate gamers. In what other industry would this make any sense? If you hate people that eat meat, you shouldn't work in a steakhouse. If you hate people that play sports, you shouldn't work at Academy. It's such a weird paradigm that we have, isn't it? Why would you do that? It's so crazy.
Nonsense. They started shipping broken games at full prices that continued to creep up, cramming in microtransactions and live service monetization, expecting us to pay for unfinished products, then buy the rest as DLC. They've let cultural pressure override what we actually want. Now character designs have to go through committees that are terrified of making anyone attractive or appealing. They prioritize...
Well, they don't want to make anybody mad. Look at what happened with Sydney Sweeney recently. Is that you have a bunch of these fat women that are just mad because there's a thin girl who's attractive that's on the camera, and it's making them feel bad about being 280 pounds.
Poorly executed.
And they're crying, calling American Eagle Nazis and everything like this, and all because they just don't want to be reminded that they're fat. That's the only reason why it's happening.
Modern ideologies over actual compelling narratives and characters. Everything they do at this point is for what the modern audience desires.
Only 280.
But where are they? Where is this audience, and why aren't they buying these games? I mean,
because they never did. It's a fake audience of people on social media that it's kind of like fake fans. And you want to know a game that has a lot of, like, there's a lot of games that have fake fans. Like, for example, I think Metaphor had a lot of fake fans whenever it came out. Most of the people that said that they were big fans of Metaphor didn't beat the game. I'm sorry, but you can't be that big of a fan of a game if you didn't beat the game. South of Midnight? Yeah, South of Midnight is another great example. Is that everybody was saying how good this game was, but nobody came out to buy it. And you want to know what happened to that studio? Well, welcome home. Back to McDonald's. That's it.
Just look at the lineup over the last few years. The Concord team allegedly spent well over their $200 million budget just to make both a game and characters that appealed to no one. And then they shut down after
Literally
2 weeks.
No one.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard was in development for 10 years and is somehow still launched with insanely awkward and lecture-heavy dialogue in a game where dialogue is everything. The Saints Row reboot, with over a $100 million budget, completely ignored fan concerns and just steamrolled ahead to failure, and ultimately the developer's demise. And don't even get me started.
Yeah, of course, because these people don't play video games. Weirdos that dress and act like this don't play video games. That's the thing. If you're making an action combat video game, your audience is Western guys. That's it. Young Western men. And if you don't understand that, you're going to have a lot of problems.
Started on Ubisoft, Star Wars Outlaws only sold 1 million copies in its first month, despite their massive...
1 million people bought that game? Oh my god. How?
...marketing spend, causing their stock to crash to a 10-year low. Then there's Assassin's Creed Shadows and Skull and Bones. Flop after flop.
Speaking of Skull and Bones.
With these same awful formulas, costing the company over $178 million in losses for the last year. And their CEO keeps making these tone-deaf comments about it all. He can't be stopped. The list goes on and on. Suicide Squad, Redfall. What's the result of all of this? Mass layoffs across the industry. Studios shutting down.
Layoffs are going to happen no matter what because AI is taking over everybody's jobs, and it's allowing people that are very competent to do the jobs of 10 people rather than one person doing that one job.
And these companies bring all of this upon themselves. They cut corners, push low-effort development, and chase that mythical modern audience instead of truly serving the players who are actually supposed to buy their games. Studios that have been around for decades are getting shut down left and right because they followed these awful formulas, prioritizing monetization over quality, ideology over gameplay. There has been so much money wasted. This is basically the state of Western AAA games. Like I said.
And this is the thing, is that like I've tried to push against this and say this, and what I think is really kind of sad is that journalists and other people that are like virtue signalers on the internet have put forward this idea that gamers actually want this type of like weird character design. And what they've done effectively is they've cost all of these people their jobs. These people only care about getting likes on social media for saying the socially acceptable thing. But the reality is that the outcome of that is that studios get shut down and people lose their jobs. That's it.
Depressing. I mean, these are supposed to be some of the best of the best. We're talking millions of dollars here, massive teams, huge historical successes, and somehow so many of their recent titles felt like they were made by people who just didn't care, or at least didn't care nearly enough. And we're at the point now where it's become so easy to recognize that disconnect and the lack of effort. I mean, you can basically tell immediately when you see a new trailer whether or not the game is going to be a hit or a miss. Yes.
Of course. Because nobody wants to look at a character that looks like this. This is clearly not made for the average gamer audience. This is made to appeal to a select group of very radical and very loud activists, basically.
Still looking at you and that beautiful glistening head. But all of this brings us to good news. When you look at what's been happening in the East, the small teams of developers in China and Korea are fighting to put out double and AAA games while facing these same pressures. And so many of them are succeeding. The passion for what they do is shining through. They're fully focused on respecting their audience and giving us, the players, what we want. Fun fact, Black Myth Wukong's team spent 4 years traveling around China to 3D scan real locations out of pure love and authenticity. You can feel how much they cared about the source material, story, and the characters. I love that little Buddha. And they shared that passion with us at every step. And you know what? It worked. Black Myth Wukong cost around $42 million to make and has sold over 25 million copies. That's what happens when players feel like someone actually...
That's what happens when you make a good video game. Can you imagine that? Wow, you make a good game and people buy the game. What the fuck?
...cares about them versus trying to force things on them that they don't want. Stellar Blade gave us a beautiful female lead and calculated physics for every single movement, while refusing to compromise on a 60 FPS. The game launched pretty much bug-free too. That's them caring about our experience, and you can feel it in every animation, and the numbers prove it. Stellar Blade hit 3 million copies sold, with 1 million copies on PC in just 3 days when it launched on Steam. I mean, that's a legit accomplishment, right?
It was a massive accomplishment. The game was very good. I beat the entire thing.
Pretty protagonist and good gameplay really are an unbeatable combo. Another recent one is Lies of P. They took the Souls-like formula.
This was the first Souls-like game that was like legitimately actually really, really fucking good. Like, I didn't like some of the boss mechanics, but like in general, this is a great game.
And crafted this haunting, twisted Pinocchio-like world with such attention to detail and polish that showed genuine love for both the fairy tale and the players who loved this genre. The market responded, and Lies of P sold over 3 million copies, hitting 1 million in its first month alone.
Holy shit.
This also just gives me a chance to say...
And also this is how good the game was. It hit its peak viewership, its peak player count on its DLC. That is ridiculous.
Eastern developers across the board are not afraid of making games that look good. Attractive, beautiful characters that aren't trying to check boxes, but are just trying to draw the player in and add to their experience and enjoyment. No intentional nerfing of their looks, no agendas, no ulterior motives, no nonsense. Just good-looking, pretty, attractive characters and designs. And I've said this before, but I don't understand why this is so hard for Western developers. Stop making your characters less attractive on purpose. But getting back on track, are all of these Eastern games perfect? No. I had the occasional frustrations with Black Myth's hitboxes, and I wouldn't say Stellar Blade's story is my absolute favorite, but...
Stellar Blade's story is okay. The problem I think Stellar Blade has is that there's too much... there's too many areas that you need to clear, especially whenever you get to that space station, where you don't have there needs to be a better tempo between bosses, and there's a lot of things that I would criticize Stellar Blade on. I think it's a great game, but there are some gameplay functionalities that I think are not great. The open areas suck. I thought the open areas were great, but the pacing is the main problem. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Interesting, a combat later in the game. Great game.
Just like with what I was saying earlier with Wu Chang, they're clearly trying. They're at least putting in the effort, and you can easily see that these developers are working to make something they hope will love. The genuine care still comes through, even if the execution isn't always perfect. Yes, we want to get our money's worth and don't want to buy broken things, but from what I've seen across the internet, we're not expecting perfection, even at the AAA level. If you can see that the developer is valuing...
I really think that I don't know, like people think that it's quirky how Bethesda games don't work properly, which is like kind of, I think, it's a little bit revealing. But in a general sense, I think it's true that, like, yeah, if a game has a couple of bugs, nobody really cares about it that much, as long as the game works and plays in a decent function.
And respecting us, we're genuinely pretty forgiving, right? And it's clear that these developers are at least attempting to do that and serve their audience well, even when they don't nail every single thing. The total gap and difference between the approach to development between Eastern and Western devs is just so massive at this point. It's almost like they're going in complete opposite directions of each other. One is obviously right, and the other thinks they're right while blindly charging ahead into the fire. And since we're talking about developers serving their audience, I feel like I can't make this video without at least mentioning that there are still some incredible Western indies who are fighting the good fight. Claire Obscure with Sandfall Interactive, pouring love.
This game was like, it's actually crazy. I remember playing this game and thinking to myself, like, it was like I had this like with Elden Ring, with Black Myth Wukong, with Expedition 33, like maybe 2 other games I can't think of right now, like Dark Souls 1. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember why I love video games. And it was just, it's so far and above better and higher quality than basically anything else really that's on the market. It just makes the other games look like a joke. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Yeah, it's not even like it's like a game like this, in my opinion. You can't even compare it to like Assassin's Creed Shadows or something like that. It's not even in the same universe.
Into every story beat, accompanied by great gameplay, sold over 3 million copies, and now they're having meetings with Square Enix. I'm not a card girl, but Balatro was made by one person over 2.5 years and sold over 5 million copies, finding real success with its audience. Animal Well spent 7 years in development to create a highly praised Metroidvania that, during launch month, outsold every first-party Nintendo game on the Switch's eShop.
Huge Donkey W. Donkey's studio was the one that published this game. Massive success for him. Huge, huge success.
And another Crab's Treasure, the Souls-like from Agro...
Yes! This game was so fucking good! It was insanely fucking good. I am so mad that more people don't know about this game. This is probably one of the best games that I played as a Souls-like. It was so clever. Like, the fact that they found bro, the fucking trash coming down and it being like some sort of prophecy, and it's the back of like, you know, Captain Crunch, and it's a treasure map on it, and you have to follow it to go find something in the game. That's so fucking smart. That's so insanely fucking smart. That's the kind of storytelling that, like, that I think that's the kind of stuff that like inspires people to want to tell their own stories. It's so
You
clever.
watching this gay ass bitch?
Crab reached 500,000
He didn't want to
copies sold
donate.
in just over 3 months, with the developer saying, you can't engineer virality, but you can.
This guy didn't want to donate.
Heart. That's what we're talking
What a
about.
good game.
Baldur's Gate 3 has
Amazing
sold over
game.
15
You watching
million
this
copies.
guy or
You
the
can
girl
feel
is
how
streaming?
much Larian loves this game
The guy,
along
yeah.
with its audience.
He didn't
Hogwarts
want to
Legacy sold
donate
over 30
for
million
the
copies
Oh my
because
God.
someone
war,
finally
but I
tried
think he
to give us
donated
the Harry
just a little
Potter.
bit. I don't remember, but it's okay. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, like Team Water. Seriously? Oh, he was joking. Me, I thought he was serious. Like, he make a lot of money. He's famous, and he was acting so cheap. Just like he's cheap. Seriously? Why? Don't tell me he don't make too much money. Ah, he is cheap but he's cheap. He just hold his money. That's what he do. What the fuck, man? Why you making it then? Enjoy your time with it. I'm back, yeah. I went to eat. Okay, we going wherever you want. What do you have to do? Raf, there is. You need to do skier quest. Skier. Got skier? What's the quest that you have with skier? Okay, you give the flash drives, yeah. It's skier quest. Show me all his quests, please. Yeah, you need to do this one. I think. Me, I got it after the flash drive, I guess. You have only these two with skier? Only these two quests? Okay, you have to kill some people then. You gotta kill people. For what? You don't have customs quests? Me, I have quests everywhere anyway. Okay, we go with that. We go with. Fuck, no room. You gotta help me clear the scouts. Me, I need to kill PMCs. I'm bringing a bolt action. Yeah, with 80 meters away, using bolt action. No, you need to kill. You need before this. You need to kill 3 players with the bolt action 25 meters away, under 25 meters away. Yeah, so you need one. You will have this one, then you will have the one I'm doing. Yeah, I can buy it. Nothing is cheap. You gotta pay for it. You will pay for it later. No, you gotta pay for it later. No, it's not cheap. 200 and something for one. Okay, I'm waiting for you to get the street quest so we go do our quest. Streets of Tarkov quest. Fuck. Everything is worth to carry now. I said everything is worth to carry. Is worth, like, worth carrying. Yeah, like even junk. Even junks are worth carrying right now. Because everything is expensive. SSD, not that shit. Beside that shit. Take it back. Everything beside that shit. What the fuck? Concordia apartment is expensive, man. Huh? Should I sell it? It's 300k. Hmm? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just buy it for you. Don't worry. Do you think it's here by itself? I said, yeah, I'll just buy it for you. That's why it's here. You don't have to. I, s- I said, like, I buy it. How do you think it's here? Like, how do you. I said, you think it gets here by itself? That's what I said, man. Why are you trying to complicate? Yeah, you didn't hear it that good, that's all. Me, I'm not English, man. I have an accent, so we gotta work it out here, you know? Fucking racist. Making fun of my accent. Cause I'm not fucking American, dude. I am not. Thanks to Gigi buys me this headset, or I was gonna be annoying. Oh, your gay friend is awesome, man. He's not your friend? This is your brother? Huh? No, this is not your brother, and he's not your friend. What the fuck? Tommy. But I hear him always coming talking to you. He's still not your friend after all this time, bro. It's been like a year. He just thinks he is. Oh my god. He brought some chicken. Do you want a gear? Do you want a gear? I'm gonna bring you a gear. I'm tired watching you playing that things, man. I'm gonna bring you a good weapon. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm gonna bring you a gear. What do you want? Feel bad for you playing with these things. At least you will get some kills with good weapons, maybe. This one? I'll bring you this one. It's gonna, or this one, the last one is gonna go off. I don't have room, man. How do the fuck am? Okay. Build box backpack here. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna snipe anyway. If someone get closer to me, I'm dead. I'm not bringing it. I'm not bringing it. The car. It's here. This is the one you ditched it for me. Your ammo, yeah, it's. I'm gonna invite you. Where is fan? American. Cause I didn't wanna lag. You wanna normal servers? Uh, where we were, the server that we was playing on, Latinos things. Do you remember this gunsmith? 6. Okay, I have it. Oh my god, I need a hybrid for this AK. How much does the hybrid cost? 200k. 1 second, 1 second. There. One second. No, it's not about the. I need it for a gunsmith quest. Oh, Rams, bro. Rams give you hybrid. A little bit cheaper. Okay. I need the Bastion. So this one. What is this style? This is, there it is. There's this stupid scope that nobody uses. There you go. This one gotta be so expensive, man. I can't see. No, it's alright. No? Why it's not? What do I need? Ah, the mag, the black mag. I need the black mag. This one. Take this mechanic. Yeah. Need to modify M4 now. Fuck it. Okay. And one nade. Alright. Go ahead and start it. You can bring some money if you want. For the car. You need nuts? For you, I don't know. For me, it's like 17k. For you, it's gonna be like, let's say 30k. Or don't bring. We use the normal extract. Yeah, 400k. You sheepy too. Yeah. We'll find on scavs. Find the thing. Okay, go ahead and start it, okay? Suppressor? No, there is not a cheap suppressor. 1 second. It's a VSS, SKS. It is. What is the silencer here? This one. Okay, I got it. 44k, and you have to pay it later. When you make money, not now. I'm stacking for you. I'm gonna write it on not 1 second. Not block 1 second. give me a splint? Okay, 1 use, so I'm gonna take off like I'm gonna take off 5k for the splint. Okay. All right. Good. We need painkillers. Painkillers are. You got a morphine? Nice. Morphine is good. Me, I don't have them and they are expensive. As fuck. You can't. Ah, morphine? Yeah. Yeah, morphine, you can put it. Morphine is 28 now. It's alright, I take 28. Yeah. Yeah, woods. Task. What do I have in woods? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've just. I need a lot of markers. I can put them here. Yeah. What is the. Let's search. How do we call them? It's special things. Yeah. I need 4 total. You sure? It's 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like I'm gonna mark all of them. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yes, okay. We can go now. The fuck? 14k for this trash? Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be daytime till 8 p.m. or 7:30. But the time will slow down. So all good. So it's the summer in here on Tarkov. Huh? Yeah, Russia is cold, yeah. But all of it is cold. Even the south. Oh, nice spawn. Oh, Finn. Yeah, you have broken arm. That's why you ask for splint? Bro, what the fuck? This scoop goes too much block when you lean. Too much like this? No, I didn't loot crates, man. I'm trying to snipe. There. I'm facing the, how we call it, the medical tent. I'm on the rocks just in front of you. You want splint? Maybe you will find one in the medical stand. I will throw it here behind me if you want to come pick it. Ah, player. I see player. 1 second. Don't move. Fuck, scav, bro. He's aiming. Player is aiming here. He knows that's something. Couldn't I headshot him, man. I have to shoot the legs, man. I throw the splint for you. What? He went behind the rocks there. Can you kill this scarf? You're getting shot, no? There you go, your backpack is here. We are doing something bad in here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're getting shot. There was missing. You have bolt action. Fuck, man. That shit didn't want up 10, bro. Fuck. I'm not good at using this bolt actions. I hate it. I hate bolt actions quests, man. What? I don't remember to drop stuff either. Make another one. Yeah, really fast, please. Okay. The fuck? To repair this trash? I don't know. Can you put silencer on Desert Eagle? No. But in real life you can. I see Desert Eagle with silencers. Let me see. Second, I'm gonna check this video. Yeah, you can put silencer. Yeah, you can put silencers. You fucking talking with your ass. I need the... What do we need? What do we need to survive? What? Oh yeah? No, 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 no. Don't say this. Don't say this. Don't say this. Don't say this. And fuck you anyway. Okay. Let's just go then. 6 a.m. If that love that I've been
Experience
given.
we've always wanted. When you look at these games,
Hogwarts Legacy, I wish it had more content and more like the game was like, I think it was a 8.5 or so. I think it's probably a 10 if you're a Harry Potter fan, 9.5. But it was a very, very good game.
you can clearly see a difference versus all the
Wizard
Western
game?
flops,
Yeah.
right? The AAA disasters with their massive budgets will continue to be completely outperformed by developers who show genuine love, care, and appreciation.
True.
The pattern is crystal clear. When developers make games for us, we respond, even when the games aren't perfect. That response sends a clear message that developers who try will be rewarded over developers who couldn't care less. And that message
is also what's really good about having a international gaming market now, is that now we aren't locked into which version of bald masculine female role for an action combat video game do we have to choose. And this is why Western developers are totally changing their perspective on this. I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but a lot of these video games nowadays don't have any of that representation at all. It's because nobody wants it. Nobody wants to look that way. Most bald women wear fucking wigs. Why? It's because they don't want to be bald. It's just that simple. And so now that you have, I think, so many examples of it being successful, you know, I don't think we're going back. I really don't. I think that ship has sailed. Like, the age of the woke video game protagonist, you know, having an unclear gender, androgynous character design, I think this is dead. It's totally fucking dead.
Creating a beautiful renaissance. You know that moment when you start a game and within minutes you're like, oh, this is going to be...
And here's one of the reasons why it's dead. It's because we've killed it. The amount of negative feedback, hate, criticism, and negativity that these games have received has totally fucking... And also the fact that they don't sell well. Like, even if, like, everybody criticized Genshin Impact, oh, it's for, like, pedos, or, oh, it's just gambling, it's just a shitty game. It doesn't matter, right? Because the game sold well.
These games are getting faster, man. Car is here. Where do you want to go? I don't have money to. Fuck, we die, I forget. Alright, go ahead, I'm going for my quests. Is there one to mark around here? Forget all of them. You gonna stay loot the village? You gotta go to ESEC camp. Right, go there slowly. The fuck is FTK ammo? Ew. Someone is here. Scav. Nice. There's a lot of food here. Ah, there is 2 Tashanka for your quest. I didn't notice him. He probably do. No, I'm far. I'm gonna kill him then. Not gonna kill him with APM anyway. Oh, tank battery. I can't carry this shit type, but I need it for quest, dude. Fuck. I can't craft it anyway. You have good backpack. You can't craft? I think you can with the. You sure with? Ah, yeah. Yes. Who's shooting? This is close to me. Scav or Blair? Ah, Blair, he's coming to me. Where is he? In front of me. I see you. Where is he? Is he shooting at you? I heard a Mosin shot. Where? Maybe I can snipe him, maybe? Going to where? Going to the village? I heard him. Ah, I see him, I see him, I see him. I fucked him up. He's dead. He's doing his Mosin quest. He have bandages. You want his shit. I don't want it, no. Yeah, painkiller. No. I need a tank battery, but I can't carry that shit. Or peacekeeper. There is green. Yeah. Is he gonna do? He thought it was what was that? M4 or something? He thought it was an M1, eh? You know where is the tanks to mark, bro? Oh. I think people are in that new area that you go by the... I think that people are in that new area. That you go with the tank. BTR. I can hear shots there. Is there a way to snipe them from outside? Ah, I see player inside. Yeah. Man, I wish he get out this way. I'm gonna shoot his legs. Ah, that's a scav. Scavs, man. Fuck. There is one to mark close to here. I think there is one. There is one to mark around here, fan. I'm asking you, like close to the wall here. Close to the co-op extract. There is one? Near a roadblock or near the green smoke extract? Huh? You sure there is the field in here? The middle? Okay, this way near what? It's near the wall. No? Okay. I'm near RUAF. Or roadblock. I'm near roadblock. Okay, where? You tell me in the... I don't remember, man. You tell me go this way, that's... I got it. Fucking asshole. I am where you tell me to go, but where? I couldn't see it. Fucking asshole. Being a bitch always. Ah, I answer. I always answer. Unless I'm fighting or something. But no, we're just walking around. We're not fighting. Is there another one near here? No, they are far. Ah, player. 2 players. Not like. His head. They are on the skirt. Shooting this thing. You hear the shots? I got sniped, dude. Fuck this bullshit. They sniped me. Okay. Huh? Gotta be, yeah. Fuck this boss action, I give up. Of course. Ah, I dropped one! No, it was the guy, I fucking... killed me. I'm not doing this fucking quest, bro. Fucking wasted like how much? 1 hours and a half not doing anything? Night, have a good one. Said good night, have a good one. That's it for me. Okay.
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем. На, блядь, жри, сука.